Okay, you should be able to hear me now. Haven't tested this. I don't usually test it. I'm going to take these off for the minute unless I'm going to watch a video, but I just thought it's a Sunday afternoon. I'm sorry if you can hear my air conditioner. It's quite warm in the shed, but I thought I'd just do a little live stream, and if you want to ask me anything, ask me anything. Some other people have been commenting on some of my videos saying I should do a live stream so people can ask me about camera stuff and what lenses to buy and what cameras they should use for live streaming. I'm in my new little blue and orange hub, which I love. I've got my new light up, and that's basically why I started making started this stream, was to test this kind of little situation out. So fire away if you've got something to ask me. Go for it. Yeah, I've been working on this for the last couple of days so that I can literally, if I want to make a video whilst I'm sat at my desk, I can literally turn the camera on, press record. I've still got my other setup over there, slightly out of shot, but I'm completely rebuilding that tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon when something arrives from Amazon. And I'm going to be probably doing a video about that as well, because it's quite a drastic redesign. It won't look any different to you, but it'll make my life a lot easier. So yeah, so I might just tell you what I've done. I've put a new shelf up with some, there's usually more cameras on that shelf. They must be somewhere else at the moment, but got my old projector just out of frame, got an old Duo Flex Kodak camera. Who's that? Jasper. Hi Jasper. Are you a subscriber? Don't think I've seen your name before. Don't think I've seen you comment on anything before, but hello. If you want to ask me anything, feel free to fire away. I'm going to put my headphones down for a minute because they're a little bit uncomfortable. I've got this old, it's a, what is it? It's a photo enlarger that I bought years ago, and it was already a lamp when I bought it. But I broke it almost instantly. Almost as soon as I bought it, I'd broken it. So I bought a new lamp, bought a new bulb for it the other day. What kind of smartphone am I using? I have it's a bit overexposed. It's an iPhone 11. No, it's an iPhone XS Max with a super cracked back on it. Ryan Harmer, thinking about getting a Rode Go set for streaming. Thoughts? What, a Rode Wireless Go set? Oh, thanks for the sub anyway, Jasper. Thanks for joining me on my stream, my Sunday afternoon stream. If you are talking about the Rode Wireless Go, Ryan, I've got one. It's amazing. I guess that... Why would you want one for your stream? Not really sure why you'd use it. Because you use your headset most of the time, don't you? I guess you want better audio quality. They are really good. Yes, the wireless one. Yeah. So, I use the Rode Wireless Go for every single video I make when I'm sat at the desk. So what I do is I plug it's just there, a big shotgun microphone into the transmitter of the Rode Wireless Go, and then I plug the other end of it into the camera. Look more professional than a headset and improved audio quality. Yeah, maybe slightly improved audio quality. I don't think it would be a drastic increase. What I would say is they don't come with any lav mics that go up and tuck into your t-shirt or something, so you'd actually, if you just bought it and had it on here, I mean that doesn't look very professional, does it? So you'd have to buy a decent lav mic, and some of them work with it and some of them don't, but message me and I'll send you a link to some good ones that do work. But yeah, they're all right. You'd still have to wear headphones, so I don't really see the point, because you'd have to hear what everyone else is saying, unless you've got some like in-ear monitors, which would be quite cool. But again, lots of money. It's whether you want to test it or not. Yeah. Haven't seen a bad thing about them yet. How do I get subs? Oh, I don't know how to say your name. MSS Zacharax? Well, it just so happens that I have this screen set up. So let's go and take a look at your channel. Let's find you. Zach. You've been commenting on a lot of my videos recently, haven't you? I appreciate that a lot. Have I spelled that right? I think I have. I guess this is you. 7 subscribers, 33 videos. 8 hours ago, 2 days ago, 2 days ago, 2 views. Let's have a look. What are you making? What are these videos about? Let me put my headphones back on quickly. I'll give you a like. Tell you what, I'll subscribe to you as you comment so much on my videos. I appreciate it a lot. I think something that would definitely help get you subscribers is if you talked over the top of these videos and you, I mean, I guess they're about gaming, Fortnite, but something telling me what I'm looking at would probably be really handy. And ask people to subscribe as well. That's something I do in most of my videos, and most people probably find it really annoying, but I ask people to subscribe. And the way I got a load of subscribers, the first video that actually took off and started getting subscribers was an older video, but thank God I asked people to subscribe in it, because otherwise I think I'd still be on like 1,200 subscribers. So yeah, that's have a focus, have something that you're really passionate about. You're obviously passionate about gaming. Is this still playing in the background? Let me turn that off. You're obviously passionate about gaming, but you need to put some personality across with it as well. So if you're talking to people, if you're engaging with people like I am now engaging with you, making you feel like part of my community, then you're going to get more subscribers. Have you tried the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K with the Crane 3? It's incredibly hard to balance with the Sigma 18-35 and Metabones. Also, what do you think of my latest video? So I haven't tried the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K on the Crane 3. I've made a video about it on the Crane 2. I've recently sold my Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K just because I can't be bothered to say it over and over again. No, it's a great camera, but it just didn't get used enough for us, so we got rid of it. We've replaced it with another X-T3 and a Sony a6500 with the Viltrox 85mm 1.8, which cracking lens, cracking camera, and to be honest, the Fuji just wasn't doing it for me in terms of autofocus. What was your question? It's incredibly hard to balance, especially with the 18-35mm. Yes, I agree, it would be very hard to balance. You might want to have a look at some counterweights for it. Although, for me, I can never be faffed to put counterweights on a gimbal. Take a look. I mean, the 18-35 is an amazing lens, but it is heavy. There's a lot of glass in it. So it's going to be hard to balance. You might want to take a look at something like the Ronin M instead. That would probably handle the weight much better. I tried creating some videos, but my English is... Oh, you wanted me to take a look at one of your videos as well, didn't you? Boombox Replicants. Let's take a look. I'm going to say, if anyone's got copyrighted music on any of the videos that I'm looking at, I'm not going to play them, because I've been stung before a couple of times where the stream has been taken down because I've looked at some people's videos that have got copyrighted music in them. So let's take a look. Boombox Replicants. Hopefully this is you. I'm assuming this is you. This looks really cool. Let me put my headphones on. So what was this shot on? The Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera? Oh, glad you liked the video. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just going to turn the volume up for myself. Oh, you are getting a sub, mate. You are getting a sub. This is really cool. This is a really cool video. Is this all shot on the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera? Because this is good. Perfect Storm, New York City, George Floyd. I like, you're talking about gimbals and stuff, but I am so on board with the whole handheld stuff. It looks great. It looks really, really good. I'd love it if this was all shot. Oh, Nikon Z67, thanks. Nikon Z7 handheld. Looks great, and I've never shot with a Nikon, but it looks awesome. Yeah, really nice. Oh god, my headphones are broken. That might be the end of me watching people's videos. 1 second. I do really, really need some new headphones, because these are constantly, the ear cups are constantly falling off. So just bear with me 2 seconds. Let's read another comment whilst I'm doing this. So Jasper, why do you feel like you need to make videos in English? Why don't you make them in the country that you come from? Just a suggestion. I removed my videos, but I can't put some back. I can put some back. These are broken. Let's carry on. It was really risky. Yeah, I mean, it looks really risky, but I'm always of the... I'm going to carry on trying to fix my headphones. I'm always of the opinion that you're never going to get any decent shots if you play it safe. I've been in some very compromising positions where I've been worried that either I was going to hurt myself or I was going to smash a camera. I have smashed a camera on several occasions just because I want to get into those positions that other people aren't willing to get into, and that's something that you've done. Is you've gone out there and shot something that people are scared about doing, and if there were riots like that by me where I live, I would be out there. I mean, I nearly went to London to film the protests, but with the coronavirus, I just decided against it personally. But I respect you for recording that, because that's really cool, and I will subscribe. I have subscribed, and I will take a look. You know what? I'm even, just so you believe me, I'm even going to put the bell notification on, because I love that. Everyone else who's watching, go and subscribe to this guy's channel, Boombox Replicants. Cool channel. You are the best. Now that is my kind of comment. That's my favourite kind of comment. Thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. I really tried hard with the sound this time. Yeah, sound was great. The President Trump talking and the news, really good. Really impressed with that. What is your best camera? Oh, by Jasper. What is my best camera? That's a really tricky question to answer. I have lots of cameras. It's a hard question to answer. So this is the Sony A6500, and I like this camera because it's got in-body stabilization, it shoots 4K, it shoots 120 frames a second, the autofocus is amazing, but I've only just got this. So I would say this is probably my best camera, although I did just have the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera 4K. I swapped it for this and another Fuji. But it's not my favorite camera. My favorite camera is the camera I'm shooting on. This is a tool. Just like anything else, and the camera I'm shooting on is the Sony A6300. I've got 2 of them, and I will use them until they die, because they've never let me down. I've never ever had a problem with the Sonys, and I remember shooting a wedding. God, my hair is all over the place. I remember shooting a wedding 5 or 6 years ago on a Canon 6D, and halfway through the ceremony it packed up and it wouldn't take an image. The images were still on the memory card, thank goodness, but yeah, the camera just stopped working on me, and I was like, what am I going to do now? And I thank God I had a 5D Mark II in the car, or it might have been even a Canon 60D in the car, and I went and grabbed it and finished off the wedding on that. And I think I got it sorted about halfway through the wedding, and it turned out it was the memory card that was dodgy, and it just didn't want to take any more images. But that being said, I trusted Canon massively, and I felt like I'd kind of been let down by Canon at that point. And I switched to Sony, and I've never had anything go wrong, touch wood. The only thing that does frustrate me about the Sony a6300s is that they overheat all the time, which is a bit of a bummer. But the a6500 that's on that shelf doesn't overheat. I imagine at some point the a6300s will be replaced in a professional environment by a6500s, and the a6300s will just become my YouTube cameras, because I love them. I love them so much. Right, where were we? Okay. Love your videos, honest and to the point. You better review the Aputure Nova. Let's have a look. Thank you. I'm glad you like my videos. I try to keep them as honest as I possibly can. It's a tricky one because the products that I'm talking about, I truly do like them, but I don't want you to think that I'm just trying to sell you something at the same time. But yeah, I'm glad you like the look of them. Let's have a look at the Aputure Nova. What is this? A panel? Pre-orders. How much is this going to be? I like Aputure. I've owned a couple of their lights in the past, but they're quite expensive from what I know. This looks... just show you what I'm looking at. This looks pretty cool though. How much is it? Let's have a look. 300 watt RGB. $1,699. I'll review it now. I imagine it's pretty good. I'll contact Aputure. I'm not sure they're gonna send me anything to review. They tend to work with much bigger YouTubers. I'm a small YouTuber. I managed to get products off of smaller companies, but Aputure, I think that might be a struggle. But I will try, and I'll talk to them. I'm going to the photography show whenever that happens, and I'll see if I can get my hands on something to review. I've searched everywhere online, can't find the answer anywhere. I just bought the Laowa 15mm f4 macro lens and wondered if it would work with the extension tubes. I want to increase the magnification. Not sure it matters, but I'm using the Sony a7S III. I haven't got any extension tubes anymore. Let's have a look. So you've already bought the Laowa lens, and you're wondering whether it will work. Wide angle macro lens. I mean, I would imagine it would work, but it wouldn't be wide angle anymore because it would zoom in. It wouldn't. Would it zoom in? That's a really tricky question. From my experience with extension tubes, they work with almost any lens that you can put with them. So if you've got Laowa mounted what are they called? Can't even remember now. Extension tubes, then they would work to a degree, but I think they would zoom in a little bit, so it wouldn't be so wide, but you would be able to get closer, if that makes sense, if that helps. Something you can do with all lenses is you can reverse mount them. I can't get the lens hood off of this lens, like I said in the video that I reviewed it. But if you take a lens off and you spin it round and you put it in front of the camera like that, you can then use that as a macro lens, and depending on which lens you use it on, you will have to like move it backwards and forwards to focus it. It works really, really well. And obviously set your aperture before you disconnect it from your camera. It will be a very shallow depth of field if you keep it wide open. But you can use that, and you could try it with your Laowa lens, and you could see how close you could get that way, and it might give you some indication of what it would look like with an extension tube, because that's all an extension tube does, is it takes it off the camera and pushes it further forward. Your videos help me a lot. Thank you, Reaction Space. I'm glad they do. That's really nice to hear. It's nice that all you guys are here. I'm currently working on a website. I could give you a little sneak peek if you're interested. If you want to see, the website, then let me know. I want to try and build a community. I want people around me, and I want to be able to run things by certain people. I've got a Patreon page where I ask people to subscribe to it, but I'm not going to be running that for much longer. I want to build a big community of people who can come and talk to each other. So the website's going to have like a forum on it. There's going to be like exclusive content on there, new videos that I post. I'm going to try and put them on there like a couple of hours early or a day early. So if you're interested, if you want to have a little sneaky peek at the website, I'll show you. It probably will be live in the next couple of days, and I'm just trying to nail down what I want it to look like, and then I'm going to add lots more features to it over the time, and all of my current videos are on there if you want to go and have a look. Right, who wants to ask me something else? I'm still here. That Laowa question has really interested me. I don't see why it wouldn't work. Can I use Sony SIT A58 for making YouTube videos? Sony A58. Let me just have a look and answer that question. Sony A58. Can you use it to make YouTube videos? I mean, it shoots video, doesn't it? It doesn't really... I mean, it does matter what camera you use to make YouTube videos. Everyone's saying it doesn't matter what camera you've got. As long as it shoots video, and people say, oh, shoot it on your iPhone. It really depends what kind of content you want to make at the end of the day. I spend so much money on cameras and lenses and lighting and everything like that because I make videos for videographers. I make videos to you guys, and I want them to look good and for you to respect me, so I put a lot of money into the production of it. But if you're just making YouTube, if you're making vlogs or something, literally any camera would work for that. If you're making documentary style, any camera would work for that. Let's have a look at this camera quickly. Oh, SLT A58, that's what you're talking about, isn't it? So a Sony E-mount, interesting. Sony E-mount, is it APS-C? Yeah, I mean it would work, no problem. I've never even heard of this camera. I'll just show you what I'm looking at. This is Sony E-mount. I thought it was A-mount. I mean, yes, definitely. That has got a very similar, if not the same sensor that I've got in my camera that you're seeing now. It does say HD, and the one I've got is 4K, but almost you could get the same image out of that camera as you can with the camera I've got now. You shouldn't have any problem with that at all. Okay, 2020 Filmworks. You want to see a preview of the website. Let me just get that up quickly. It's not really a business website, although you can access my businesses there as well. This is all about YouTube. So let me just show you. Let me load it up. I am interested to know what you guys think about it and what could be changed about it and what you'd like to see on it. I am really interested to build this into some kind of a community. It's so warm in here at the moment. I'm in a shed. I'm always in a shed. Every time you see me, I'm in a shed. I've got me alcoholic dandelion and burdock. My dad bought me last night. is very nice. Okay, so ignore all the text because that's going to be changing, but you get the idea. Oh, I just need to do one more thing to it. Let's change that from that to that and press that. I'm building this myself. I've never touched web design really. I mean, I've edited little bits of text on websites, but I've never really played with them very much at all. Okay, that's where I want to go. So I've built it on Wix. Need a powder. Don't know what that means. Alright, so this is the website. Let me just turn me off for a second. So basically I've got 3 kind of companies. There's me, which is Chris Watkins Media. That's the YouTube channel. And that's all of this kind of stuff. Me talking to you about cameras and tech. And then we've got Thrive Video Limited, which is me and a business partner, and we run a production company where we film festivals and promo videos for businesses, lots of social media stuff. And if you click on that, it'll take you through to the Thrive Video website, and these are all the projects that we've worked on here. Very nice website. That's Anya, that's my business partner, and she built this website, and I think it looks pretty great, to be honest. And then we've got CWM Wedding Films. So Chris Watkins Media used to be how I made money. I don't really make money through this anymore. It's just my personal passion. So we used to film weddings under the brand Chris Watkins Media. A makeup crew. Yeah, I do need some powder and a makeup crew to make me look less like this. But yeah, so we've got CWM Wedding Films. You can't see me anymore. I'm so good at this live streaming. So this is our wedding showreel website where we take bookings for weddings, and we've shot a lot of different weddings. Loads and loads and loads of them. But back to this. So when you go to chriswatkinsmedia.co.uk, which this will probably happen in the next couple of days, you'll be able to select which site you want to go to. And if you click on me, then you come to this site, and this Teach, Learn, Shoot, I'm not quite sure about it yet. I'm going to turn me back on because I keep looking at the camera and you can't see me talking to you, which is annoying. So yeah, this is the website, a little bit of introduction. All of this text is going to change. Latest episodes, Get in Touch. And then over here is more episodes, but there's also a login page up here. So you can basically log into the website and see things that other people can't see, like a forum. I think that would be really interesting to have. People can ask me questions directly or ask the community around me questions, and they'll get back to you. And I really like the idea of that. If you're interested in signing up to this, then I'll probably put an announcement on YouTube in the next couple of days. It'll be totally free to join for the time being. I might start doing one-to-one tutorials, one-to-one lessons where I will charge for them in the future. But for the time being, this is going to be completely free, and I just want to start building a community, and so you guys can see what I'm up to, really. Hi, Benjamin. There you go. So that's the site so far. Got social media links. This bar up here, I'm hoping will be completely populated, so I can put a link to my Amazon, show you all of the different products that I use, all the cameras that I use, all the tech, all that stuff, and affiliations, so I can show you which companies I recommend, which companies I'm not so happy with, all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Oh, my wife is messaging me. 1 second. I'll just have a look at what she's saying. We're supposed to be having someone come and look at our bathroom today, but he's not messaged me back, so we're just sat waiting. How can I improve my YouTube videos? Did you try NDI? Is that what that says? NDI. I got such bad eyesight. NDI. I don't know what NDI is. Tell me what NDI is, Benjamin. And let's take a look at Reaction Space's YouTube channel. Hey, look, I'm live. Have I spelled that right? Reaction Space. Filter by channels. Which one are you? That's something I'd say straight off the bat. How can you improve your videos, but improve your channel? Come up with a name that nobody else has got. Because I don't know which one you are. I would imagine you're probably this one. I'm going to click on this one. Is this you? Tell me if this is you, and I'll take a look. How will you differentiate personal site with what the YouTube channel offers? So there won't be any differentialism there. It is the same thing. So I guess what you're asking is, why have I bothered making a website? It's just so people can come to one place, and if people need help with stuff, I can direct them to the website, and I can offer personal advice to people, because at the moment people are kind of messaging me in all sorts of different ways. People are Facebook messaging me, or messaging my Facebook page, or DMing me on Instagram or Twitter, and I want there to be a place where someone can go and ask that question and it will get answered, and then they can search for the answer themselves when it's already been answered. And the other thing is, I'd really like to have something on there which is specific to you guys, so specific to the people who've signed up, so like early access videos and special content that doesn't make it to YouTube. YouTube's great, but it's not the be all and end all. I want somewhere where people come to see me. That sounds really narcissistic, but it's true. NDI is a network video protocol. I don't know what that is. I mean, I know. Oh, he's deleted his message. Network video protocol. I'm going to have to do some Googling. I don't know why I'd want to try it, but tell me why I'd want to try it. I have 2 videos and 6 subscribers from India. Let me see if I can click your name down here. No, I can't. Oh, but you've got the grey logo. Grey logo. I'm afraid I can't find you. And I would imagine that's a lot to do with your name, because there are so many reaction spaces out there, or space reaction. Change your name. Find a better, unique name, and that will help you massively. Obviously, like Filmworks, I want to be a professional YouTuber. That's the end goal. I want to be able to monetize me giving people my advice, and helping people. I love helping people anyway. I'd love to get paid for it. So I want to be able to build this community for free, and then offer services that people need, people want. And it just seems like a good platform to do it on, my own website, where I can sell those services if people want them. If they don't, then there'll be loads of free content on there as well. With NDI, you can stream LAN or Wi-Fi video for live streaming and so on. With NDI, you can stream LAN or Wi-Fi video for live streaming. I will take a look at it. I will do some Googling and do some research. I don't understand why I'd want to use it. Oh, without a capture card. Interesting. With NDI, you can stream LAN or Wi-Fi video for live streaming. I'm gonna type that in to my web browser so I don't forget it. NDI video protocol. People think I'm really into live streaming and I know my stuff. I really don't. I'm a videographer and photographer, and I found a little tip to do with Sony cameras, and it went big, and then I've just come up with more videos around that topic to help people out. I'm not really geeky. I mean, I'm quite geeky, don't get me wrong. I am a bit of a geek, but I'm not crazy into this stuff. I just want to try and help you guys where I can. It's awesome. NDI Video Protocol. Network Device Interface. Network Device Interface is a royalty-free software standard developed by Nutex to NDI carries camera, multi-channel, uncompressed audio and metadata. Oh, this sounds too complicated for my brain, but it looks very interesting, and I will have a look. Thank you, Benjamin. Does anyone else want to ask me anything at all whilst I'm here? I'm not going to be streaming for a massive amount of time. I don't know how long I've been streaming for now. 37 minutes. Wow, that's flown by. But yeah, I'm not going to be on here all night. I'm just saying hello. I'm going to try and do this more regularly. When I opened up YouTube to do the stream, it said the last time I streamed was when I was doing my countdown to 3,000 subscribers, which doesn't feel like very long ago, but it was 3,000 subscribers ago. But yeah, I might try and do this once a week or a couple of times a month. Just give it a shot. You can use it with your phone and so on. Okay, I will do. Thanks, Benjamin. I will definitely take a look. What do I need to Google in order to find the precise thing that you're talking about? What do I need to search for? Because I will have a look at this. What does NDI stand for? What is NDI protocol? Network Device Interface. Video over IP. I understand. Kind of like a CCTV camera. Is that right? I just happened on your channel. You are the first person I've ever done this with. Ooh, that sounds kinky. Hi, thank you, Samuel. How did I help you? What video did you find that brought you to my channel? I don't do this very often either. But I was just talking about doing it more often because it's fun. I like sitting here and talking to you guys, and it's really low effort YouTubing because you guys are all there sat bored wanting to watch something. I'm here sat bored wanting to make something, and I set the camera up, I turn 3 lights on, and we're away. I used your video to set up a Sony A7 on my Windows as a zoom camera. Did it work? There's been lots of people having problems on some of my videos, and I got someone commented today actually saying that I'd wasted an hour of their life trying to do something. And I was thinking, I've spent like 5 hours of my life trying to help you do something. It's not my fault that it didn't work quite how you expected it to. Going to set it up with a Mac now using your OBS compile help. Yeah, that's one of the videos that people have been having problems with. So let me know if you do have problems with that. Oh, reaction space. You need a big brain to solve these riddles. Reaction space. Yeah, I'll show that. It's flagged up your comment for some reason, but there we go. But yeah, when you're making these YouTube videos, you can't please everyone, and some people will just comment hate at you if it doesn't work. And I've done everything I can to try and make it work for everyone, and I have made mistakes at times. But you can't please everyone. Don't listen to the hate; it will always be there. Yeah, I know it'll always be there. I've been getting more hate recently. But all I'm trying to do is help people, and I kind of keep that in the back of my head. My wife is messaging me again. I wonder if she knows I'm live. I should probably tell her. She might even be watching, just annoyed at me that I'm not replying to her. What was that? You need a big brain to solve these riddles. Reaction space. I will try that now for you. I feel like I've watched this video. I have found you. Let me put my headphones back on. Are they fixed? Did I fix them? I can't remember whether I did or not. I'm not going to be watching the full 18 minutes, I can guarantee you that. Is that you? Hiya. Whereabouts are you from, Reaction Space? Why does it look good quality here, but at the beginning it looks like that? Is that my internet, or is that something you've done? Because immediately that puts me off because of the quality, and then I'm like, oh, that looks good. So like, if you can fix that at the beginning, that's going to help you a lot, because people will click on a video, they'll watch it for 2 seconds, and they will click off if they don't like it. So starting a video like that, if you've got the capability of making it look like that, isn't a very good move. I'll give you a subscribe. There you go, 7 subscribers. I hope that helps a little bit. I would also cut them down, like you've got 18 minutes worth of content here, and you could cut that down into like 3 or 4 5-minute episodes, and then you'd have more videos for people to see. And consistency is key on YouTube. Just keep making videos, and the more videos you put out, the more chances that somebody's going to see you. I hope that helps. What else have we got? Samuel. I just did it on the Windows. I was watching your video when I noticed you were live. The plugging is key. My Sony camera is an awesome webcam, but it's really big, and my TV is also huge. Yeah, get a smaller Sony. I'm using the exact method you've just used now. And some people say it's laggy. I think the lag comes in the performance of the computer. I don't think it's to do with the camera. I don't think it's to do with the USB cable, or whether it's USB 2 or USB 3. This is USB 2 going into my computer now. So I don't think it's anything to do with the camera. I think it's got everything to do with the performance of your computer. And I've done it on my Mac. A video I made on my Mac, it did struggle on my Mac, but it was an old MacBook Pro. I've still got it, but I don't use it for videos really. If you add something a bit more powerful, I think you'd see drastic increases in performance. I have bought a capture card recently too. I don't know where it is, but I bought a really cheap capture card off of Amazon for 80 quid, and it's really, really good value. I'm really impressed. I tried to use it today, but the lead isn't quite long enough to reach my USB hub over here. It's me. I was impressed by the videos how to install Virtual Cam on a Mac, OBS to Zoom, Skype, Google Hangouts and more. I loved the look of the direct approach. Thank you, Joe. I'm glad it worked for you. Some people, like I say, have had problems with it, and there is a new method out now, which is just plug and play. I should probably do an update video about it, but when I tried it, it didn't work. So people have put it in the comment section at the top that you can click. I've pinned it to help people try and make that work for them. But it didn't work for me. I don't know whether that's because I did it through Terminal first. But there is a plug and play option available now, and there is a comment in the video description, in the video, not in the video description, about how to do it properly. That's why I want to use my Mac. It's such much higher power than my Windows. I've used this method on an old gaming laptop I've got as well. I say old, it's probably 2 years old. It's not a bad machine, but it works really well on there as well. It doesn't work so well on my Mac. I need to test it on a high-powered Mac, and I probably will never get round to that. But for Windows, like this isn't. I've not got an amazing machine. It's not crazy powered. It's got a GTX 1070 in it with a 6700K. It has got quite a lot of RAM. I think it's got 32 gig of RAM. I built it years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. I built it. It probably needs an upgrade soon, but it's still running okay now. For video work, it needs an upgrade. But for everyday use, no problem with it at all. You love the appearance. Is that what you said? I love the look and direct approach. Thank you, Joe. Do you like this appearance? Because I've put a lot of time and effort into this as well. This is my new little personal bit with you guys, and I like it. I like my lamp, I like my blue light, I like this light which is coming down on me. Spent a lot of time and effort. God, I need a haircut. Yeah. I think it's time for some dandelion and burdock. Oh. Anyone else got a video they want to show? Want me to show? Want me to take a look at? So before I try Mac, I should look at your video comments. Yeah. Do you want me to help you with that? Let's take a look. So I've tried to find this recently, and it was harder than I wanted it to be. So let me see if I can help you now. And I might have put it in the video description, but I'm not sure. So, instructions, homebrew, code. It is definitely trickier if you want to use it with Zoom and stuff on a Mac. Oh, this is it. Just another reminder, folks. Yeah, so this is the virtual cam plug. There's now a virtual cam plugin for Mac, basically. And it's on this link just here, which is pinned to the top of the video. Thank you, Reaction Space. I like this space too. This is in front of my computer, so I can access everything that I want to access. It's just good. It's just good. I can just press one button, all these lights come on, and I can just start a live stream, or I can make a video, whatever I want to do. Yeah, try that first, Joe. If that doesn't work, then go on to the technique I showed, but they claim it is just install it and it will work instead of having to do a load of stuff in Terminal. But I do explain it relatively simply in Terminal, so you should be able to get it working either way, I would think. No worries. Right, I think we're just about, well, I've just hit 50 minutes. I think I'm going to call it there, guys. Unless you've got anything else you want to ask me, I think I'm going to finish the video there. But I might be back this time next week. Who knows? I might be back sometime during the week. It's really nice for me to just be able to turn it on and press record. So really simple setup. Hopefully the audio has been okay. I have had my air conditioner on, so yeah. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, then like the video. That's my little phrase. And subscribe so you never miss another. Oh, Addy, I'm literally about to go. Oh, I don't know. I'm literally about to go, mate. Live stream after a long time. I know. 3,000 subs ago was my last live stream. But nice to see you. I'm literally about to end the stream now, but I'm going to do more in the future. But thank you everyone for watching. And give us a like if you wouldn't mind. See you guys very soon.